Hey everybody, my name is Margaret and welcome to my channel Texas Gal Treasures. And in this video we're going to be looking at some of the things I picked up last weekend when I was out garage sailing. A lot of vintage treasures and a little bit of jewelry that I am planning on flipping on eBay and Etsy for profit. So I wanted to take a look with you to show you what I picked up and what kind of things and what kind of prices I think I can get for them from my research. So let's take a look. I'm going to check my stream, make sure that it looks...
My name is Margaret.
Make sure that it looks okay because I am live. And if you are ever interested in catching me live, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it when you go down there so that you are notified when I put out live videos. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming, Tam and Debbie and Sonia and Fairy Vixen. It's been a little while since I've done a live video because we've been super busy around here. All right, so last weekend I did go out to a community garage sale, which I'm generally hesitant to do because it usually attracts so many people. But this community garage sale was pretty spread out and there was a ton of stuff. Usually by 10 o'clock I am done, but man, I was raring to go. I had to go get gas and come back. It was that good. All right, so let's get started. Some of the things I got are going to be really good profits. Some of them are going to be kind of so-so, but I got some really cool stuff. So here we go. I did get quite a bit of jewelry. There was a box, this box of jewelry that I got for $5 because I think they were downsizing the house. I got some other things at this particular garage sale as well for super cheap because the daughter was helping the parents like gut the house. They were ready to get rid of things. So let me pluck out the things that weren't from in here and we'll get going with that. So one of the things, I'm not going to probably show every single thing because some of it's just like meh, but I did want to show you some of the things that I could flip for a profit that I thought were interesting. Let me see in the chat. Yay, okay. Thanks so much for coming, everybody. So the first item of jewelry that I wanted to show you that was in the box, it is on a card and it says Corkwood, I don't know if I can read it backwards, Corkwood Dreaming. And this is like an Aboriginal art jewelry maker from Australia. So it was really cool. I didn't find a ton of stuff online, but let me show you what I did find. I didn't find these exact ones. I don't know if you can see that. They're like these inlaid sort of Aboriginal art. I found a few. This was a little, I guess it's a kangaroo. Yeah, it's a kangaroo. He's selling for $15. But of course, this is probably from their site. No, it's not their site. Okay. So I'm kind of curious as to what I can get. This is $4.50, but I don't even know if this is not in the US, I don't think. I'm not sure on that one. So these ones, I'm kind of at a... Hang on, I'm clicking the wrong buttons over here. I'm at a little bit of a loss because I might end up trying to put these up for around $15, which would easily make it pay for the whole box of jewelry. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't find a whole lot, but it's still on the card, and it's got the draw of being Aboriginal and having the original information with it. So there's that. Another thing that was in the box, hang on, I have too many tabs open, so I can't see everybody talking in the chat. And I'm still getting over, as you guys, if you've watched the last time I went live, so I was like really congested, so I'm still trying to get over that. So if I clear my throat periodically, I know it drives some people crazy, so I'm apologizing in advance for that. Just like that. All right, so the next thing I picked up, and I know I'm starting with some jewelry, but I do have some other vintage stuff. And I actually need your help with some of it, so stay tuned for sure. This was also in the box, this frog, and this is a JJ, which is a, I always get it wrong, Johnette, J Johnette, but I'm sure I'm getting the first J wrong, John Johnette, J Johnette jewelry, and it's figural, which is good, one, because people like their animals, right? Everybody's got their animal that they just love. Mine forever was alligators and crocodiles. But this is a frog. And so this little froggy is going, I've seen them anywhere from $12 to $15. I think Lakiri is for $27. But honestly, the picture makes it. So seriously, if you are going to buy something, some people do. I mean, it's psychological, right? If you're like, ooh, I'm going to buy this one, or I'm going to come buy this one, like the picture can make or break your listing for sure. So I think, you know, with the right pictures, and he doesn't have a whole lot of wear and tear on him, that I could probably put him up for 20 bucks. So here's one for 18. So I mean, the thing is, you got to price them high in order to get the high price, right? If you don't put it on there. So I'm probably going to try to list him around 20. Johnette Jewellery. I was like, I know it's Johnette something, but I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. There's only so much this one little brain can keep inside of it at any given time. Pardon me, I'm going to cough again. Okay, so another piece, let me see if I have this here. Okay, so another piece that I found that was super cool, I'm going to actually flip over here for you. This one I actually bought separately, and I paid $5 for this at a garage sale, but I loved it. This was the only thing I bought at this other garage sale. So take a look at this guy right here. Isn't he so cool? He's a ginormous brooch. So there he is. I mean, he's like the size of the palm of my hand, right? And the back of him says reproduction, and I couldn't really read the rest of it, but I figured out what it is. It's a museum piece, like a reproduction that you would find at a museum. And so I was really happy to, oh, thanks for everything. I was really happy to pay $5 for him because look, and he's like a Mayan or Aztec god. Let me show you what I looked up. So here I was like Aztec, bird, god, brooch, trying to figure out like, who is this guy? And I think he's a fertility god. So if you've got small children, I mean, he's got a little something there. Anyway, so, and I was, you know, going through trying to figure out, this is just my process of trying to figure out exactly who he is. I'll get there. Hang on. Because I did find him. Scrolling, searching, and there we go. So it is a Colombian, no, yeah, he's similar to that one anyway. One of these Colombian fertility gods. But I did find him. He was super similar. Hang on. There's one very similar. So Alva Studios, this is how I found it. I kept digging and going down the rabbit hole. So because part of the brooch was kind of covering up the name of it, this is what helped me figure it out. So it's Alva Studios, pre-Colombian Gold Inca. This one's not the Inca one though. That's what that is. Oh darn, I did find him. Look, this is all my research. That one's super close to it. But again, I didn't really see like what price. Oh, there he is. I was like, I know I saw him. I know I did. All right, so here he is. It didn't have a price on him though. So I mean, I couldn't find one just like him for sale. So you know what that means. I'm going to price him high because, yeah. So I'm going to actually save this. Like I'm going to drag and drop this onto my desktop because I want to be able to come back and find this again for the description. So, because I know myself and later I'll totally forget what he's called. But I'm probably going to price him pretty high. That's that same listing, isn't it? Because I can't find anything. That's the mark on the back of that. That's just like mine, that reproductions mark. And I mean, so here's one that's like 18 bucks. Here's one that's 48. They're not my same one. So I'm probably going to put him closer to that $50 or $60 mark. Honestly, knowing me, I'll probably put him closer to the 60, the higher end of that, because there's not one that's just like him that I found up for sale. And he's just magnificent. So look at him. Oh my gosh. Okay. You would think, you know, the guy's got a long beak. He's got a long beak, but not in this case. Whatever. All right. No biggie. I'm going to take a sip real quick. Pardon me. Okay. So now I know I pulled up some other information. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have to, I did my homework, but I kept it in a different tab. So I'm going to have to change something out over here real quick. Because I got some other cool vintage stuff that I want to show you guys. And actually, like I said, I need your help to get some ideas. Boop, boop, boop. let me make sure. Here we go. For what I might be able to get for them. So I'm going to set some of this aside. You might have gotten a peek about part of it. So one of the things I did get was this Tupperware pitcher, because I thought, oh, it's a short one. It's different, and I haven't picked up any Tupperware in a while. But it's really cute still. It's like a short little orange Tupperware pitcher. Click the wrong button there. So I was looking up the prices for it, and it's not a total bomb, but $10 maybe. I might put it up for 15, which isn't terrible, but I'm really, especially, if I'm going to pick up something big, because I like to sell jewelry. So if I'm going to pick up something big that I have to hang on to, I'm really kind of wanting to get things that are going to give me like a little bit more profit, because I don't want to house it and just have all of this stuff. That's just the way things are. I'm branching out some, but I want to be able to get stuff that's going to flip. Okay. Pardon me again. Okay, so the next thing I was super excited about, and I'm trying not to let my buzz be killed. So I picked up a CB radio. I did. Rode Emergency 2A CB radio. And y'all, the guy took immaculate care of it. So he sold it to me for $5. This is the one that I got the jewelry. They were cleaning out, right? Let me take it out to show you. And you could tell, like, he took care of his stuff. It's still, hang on, I'm opening it. I'm trying to open it. There we go. Like, even the manual, like, he put it back. He was like, oh, it works. Yeah, I use it. Like, the manual's out, but, like, I guess when he was done with it, he would put it back in the plastic. Same thing with, like, the actual CB radio. All of it is just in there, like, perfectly, just perfect. It looks great. But it doesn't sell for that much, which is such a bummer. So let me show you what I found over here. These are sold on eBay, and mine has got the red box. Let's see. I could have sworn I saw one with the red box. I see some that have sold up here for, this one sold for $27. Where is the one with the red box? I could have sworn I saw it. Hang on. Let me go back. Oh, yeah, I haven't done that yet. Okay, so here are some that are actually up for sale. So some are up for $40, but I didn't see any with my exact one that sold already. So what I think is, of course I would make a video showing it working and all of that. Also, whenever I was really excited about it, because we were talking to the kids recently about CB radios and things like that, he was like, oh, I've got a book inside. Let me go get that so you can have that too. And I thought, yay, okay. So he gave me this, it just went with it, this Jason's Authentic Dictionary of CB Slang. So we can play with it, and know, like, what some of the handles are for major cities. Astrodome City is Houston, of course, and different stuff. Nighthawk. Those crazy handles. Okay. So, breaker, Nighthawk here. Anyway, so this is something that actually isn't selling for a whole lot. I did look this up too, thinking, oh, maybe that would be the big seller. But no, it's up on Amazon for like $1, $3. But it might draw in a little bit of extra fun for my seller if I put this up for maybe $30 or $40. And if I think also if I make a video to go with it. Hang on. I don't want to smush my box. All right. Oops, it's upside down. So I think if I put these two up together and then make a video showing it working and all that, that's going to draw a little bit more attention to it as well. So might be able to get, I'll definitely make a profit. That's good. I bought it for $5. So if I sell it for $30, then that's a good $20 profit. So that's not too shabby, right? Oh yeah, and that's the other thing about the pitcher. If I end up not selling it, my dad has been telling me, keep an eye out for pitchers. I need pitchers for the garden for watering my plants. I guess his pitchers have been getting sun-baked and crackly and stuff. And so I think this one's too small, but maybe not. I don't know. So if it doesn't, Or if it annoys me by sitting in my room too long, I'll take it to my dad. Thanks, Wade. Okay, so next up, did I show you? I did show you this over here. Okay, good. Let me close out of these tabs real fast. And then okay, so the next thing I got is this wallet. I just love tooled leather, okay? So this leather wallet, and it is worn a little bit. And on the back side, it's got JD, the initials, which I think are fairly common. You know, that's okay. Actually, my brother's JD. So there's a spot inside for putting something. It's not in there anymore. And then, you know, a little, anyway. I just like it. I know they're probably not worth a ton. But I only paid $0.25 for it. So you can't go wrong with that. That was my, like, the garage sales, I was telling you, the garage sales at this community sales were so cheap. Like, sometimes you roll up on garage sales and they want crazy prices. Almost every single garage sale I went to last Saturday was ridiculous cheap. Like, I came home with money, which is unusual. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these tooled leather wallets. And this is vintage, so I'll be able to put this up on Etsy and on eBay, which is a bonus. I like that. So some of these over here, let me scooch you. These are sold. So here's one that sold for $53.95. However, this one, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I don't know that I'll get that much. I mean, there are some that are selling for $30, and then there are others that are selling for much cheaper. But I might try, you know, just putting them up. Like, here's two that sold for $30. You know, I can always bring the price down, but I'm probably going to put it up right around $30 or more. And at any point, if you're like, oh, girl, you can get more than that, then you just let me know, because I'm happy to hear that. Or if you think I'm out of my mind, you can tell me that too, and I'll just list it for what I want anyway. Because, yeah, like you say, you can always drop the price. But it's the worst. Okay, I've been listing these Star Wars figures, you guys, and I'm going to do a separate video about it. But two of them, like, I'm listing them on a roll. I get one listed. I'm working on my next listing. Cha-ching! And I look, before I get the next one listed, one of my guys sold. Right? And it happened twice in the last 2 days. So I love it that they're selling, but then it makes you wonder, like, oh gosh, it sold like that. So did I list it for too little? I don't know. I'm happy. They're happy. That's all that matters, right? I don't want to dwell too much on it, or else you could just drive yourself crazy. Okay, so let's take a look. I was looking over here on Etsy too at some of the wallets. Listed high. Yes, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I mean, because that's the thing. You can always bring it down. And like you see, like this one, oh, this is a vintage tooled, like, and it's only listed for $12. But if you can see, like, it's not like as tooled as some of the other ones. I mean, it's nice, but like, here's one that's more tooled like mine, and it's got like really deep, you know, coloration and everything like that. The contrast is really good. So yeah, I think 30 or so. Look at her. I think they could get more for those dancers. That's cool. Okay. So next up, oh my gosh, you guys, oh my gosh. This is going to be my thumbnail, I think. I'm going to use this. Okay, here is a guy. Uh-oh. And I got him for $1 because the lady's like, I don't even know what to ask for that. Give me $1. It's like, happily. Come on now, don't be tangled. It's tangled a little bit. There we go. Okay, you got a little sneak peek. It's tangled, but it's not jewelry. It is a little vintage marionette mouse that looks like Mickey Mouse, but I need my, I don't know if I can list him as Mickey Mouse. He's got the right coloration. He's got like the red, you know, shorts or skirt or whatever, and he's got the yellow shoes like Mickey has. He's got the ears, he's got the face. He looks like Mickey, right? He's vintage. It's right here, made in England, but nowhere is it, you know, is there a Disney mark? Nowhere is there anything that, other than his coloration and just that he looks like Mickey Mouse, that tells me he's Mickey. You know what I mean? And then, like, he's in such good shape, I almost wonder if he's a reproduction. You know what I mean? Hang on. And I even looked up, did somebody say Oswald in there? Because I even looked up Oswald, because I know Oswald was before him. But like looking at him, it's hard for me to show you because he like tries to come to pieces because he's on string. Here we go. So because he's in such good shape too, like I wonder if he's a reproduction. This is I Need Your Help, you know what I mean? But then this makes me think like, oh, it looks really vintage with that. So, ba-doop boop boop, ba-doop boop boop. That's Pinocchio song. I've got no strings on me. Boop. Okay. You think Minnie Mouse because of the skirt, right? But it's got Mickey's coloration. Okay. This one string keeps coming off. I need to restring it through the hole. But I think he's super cute, and I couldn't find another one just like him. I don't think I can call him Mickey, though. I don't know. Tell me what you think. So I'm going to show you what I found over here. Mortimer Mouse. Is there a Mortimer Mouse? Or are you pulling my leg? I'll look him up. But I will definitely say mouse. Red shorts. Yellow shoes. You know. You think it is Mortimer Mouse. Is that a Disney thing too? Because they'll come and get me. It doesn't matter. I will look at Mortimer Mouse. Okay, but let's take a look at the Mickey ones. Okay, there's those, but I didn't have prices. That's a 30s one. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, he looks so cool. But even though, like this one, his head looks a lot like mine. A lot. Like that. But yes, for real. Okay. But so here's one that this Mickey he sold for $75, or he's up for $75. But some of these other ones, they just aren't really selling for as much as I thought they might. I mean, I see 20, I see 50. It's a 1930s Pelham puppet. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I need you guys. Oh, it's Minnie Mouse. Oh my gosh, Dawn Lovejoy, you are my hero. I'm Googling it right now. Minnie Mouse. We're going to do this. And we're going to put, oh my gosh, look. There's one that looks almost just like her, right? And then we're going to do Marionette. Let's see. I think there's only one N in Marionette. Marionette. Ah. Can we find her? Okay, I'm gonna dig deeper on that, but definitely let me Google, let me eBay search it. See if I find any listings that are up. Because that's what I really need to find out is what's it worth, right? Okay, you're gonna give me a heart attack. So that's not the same thing. So just hold your horses, Margaret. You said Pelham puppet. Okay. How neat. Okay, so maybe she is going to be worth something. But I mean, I guess I'm looking for one exactly like her because I don't know. I'm going to dig deeper. You give me some good stuff to work with, and I will definitely dig deeper on that. Okay, and I will report back because, oh, thank you so much. Because, I mean, I was looking at maybe $50, but then when I pull up, the price is $450. That's like a whole other thing, right? I wouldn't, because look at this one right here. 1930s Marionette doll puppet Bullock Wilshire. Oh, it's sold for $72 on eBay. Oh, sweet. Okay. I don't like to dig too deep, like keep digging while we're doing the live. But I will come back. Type in Mortimer Mouse Pelham Pup. Oh my gosh. I'm going to spell poopet just the way you did, though. No, I'm kidding. I did copy and paste it, though. Okay, so, see? I'm so glad that you guys came today. It was fate. Oh, okay, where are you? Let's do sold. No exact. Okay, maybe you can send me the link because I can't find it. But thank you Julie, and thank you Dawn and Cindy for helping me with that because I will definitely go find it. And $70-something is awesome. Yay! So that's exciting. for $1 because the lady was like, I don't know what to sell that for. I'll take it. Pardon me. So there's one very similar on Ruby Lane sold for $4.50. If you could send me the link for that Cindy, that would be so awesome. The same thing, Julie, you said you found one, or Dawn. Yeah, if you saw a link, send it to me so I can go do my research a little better. But I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, the next thing I got, and I thought it was going to be a cool home run, but it's not quite, was this Horton Hatches the Egg book. But it's not just a paperback book, but it's like doesn't have like a cover. So I don't know if it was like a school issue or something. These lights are making my cheeks red. But it's a copyright 1968 for this one when the copyright was renewed on this one. So I thought it was unusual, and somebody who is a collector of Dr. Seuss might like that different version. Oh, cool, Julie. Thank you so much. Yeah, mine is really old. The mouse. I thought with the way that it was made and the way that it was labeled, it was. Okay, so on my Dr. Seuss, where am I did pull this up. Don't even. Okay, here we go. So there's one over here for $5. Yeah, like I say, it was not a home run. I was like, oh, okay, this will be cool. But no, not really. So I might just put mine, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, honestly. Because I don't want to list, I'm trying not to list anything for less than like $10 because I'm not wanting to waste my time on things that aren't really going to make me money. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with my Horton Hatches the Egg book. I might just hold on to it for a little bit. Because I have stuff that I can list for more and use my time in that way. Okay, one more cough. And a sip of water, and we'll do the next part. Okay, so the garage sale where I got this, I got some other things like, some organizers for jewelry. I mean, it was like they had a whole bunch of people bring stuff. So they didn't really, they weren't attached to anything because I think they were just fundraising for something. So I got that for super cheap. I got a bunch of organizers. I got like 2 backpacks for the kids, and they had these like random old photographs. And I have never really sold really old photographs like this. But I mean, everything that I got from the garage sale, I spent, it was $20.75, and they were like, let's just call it 20. So I said, okay. So I'm going to show you the photographs, and I'll show you the research that I did. Y'all, it was like the honey holes of community garage sale. So there's this lady, and it's got that like, where did it go? You can see it a second ago, like this. You can see the silver, in them. Okay, so there she is, and it doesn't say her name on the back. Oh, I could list as a lot for ephemera. I was going to ask you about one of them in particular. Then I've got 2 children, Irma and Albert Klopsteck. Yep, Irma and Albert Klopsteck are these children here. All right. And then these guys, okay, so here's my question about these guys. They are interesting because they're smoking cigars, right? And so I don't know if like I should sell this one in particular by itself, because people that are into like tobaccoana, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, tobaccoiana. I can't say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. People that are into tobacco stuff might want this picture because the dudes are smoking cigars. I don't know. So we'll look at what I found out about that, because I pulled up some research. Pardon again. And then this handsome couple, I mean, this picture has got some damage to it for sure, but they were quite the couple right there. And no names for them. And then this one is just like a laminated picture that was in there. So I just grabbed up all of the old looking pictures that they had. So I was looking up, by the name, because some of them had like the name of the photographer or the photography studio on there. So I looked up some of them by that, just trying to figure it out because I haven't sold anything like this before. So this is a cabinet photo, as some of them are calling. I need to do a little more research on exactly what a cabinet photo is. But some of these are sold listings, some $10, some $5, just kind of varies. And I do see some lots like you were suggesting. But look at her. She is no nonsense. Portrait of a lady. Okay, so here's my cigar smoking guys, right? So these are not sold. Yes, well, the photographs I did. Yeah, some of the other stuff I got from different garage sales, but pardon again. Okay, so I don't know. I'm considering selling the cigar dudes by themselves, just for the somebody in the tobacco world might want them. I don't know. So that's a question mark. There's a guy smoking a pipe. Carla Beauty, yeah. I'm not seeing any well, look, here's a group of 5 men, one smoking a cigar, showing affection, right? So I may try it by himself just to start, because, like I say, somebody who is into tobacco stuff might like that. So I did a search on Etsy, cigar smoking men photograph, and they're actually, selling for a fair price. So I might actually, because it's got more guys in it, so that's probably why it costs more, but maybe not. Rare tough gentleman. So I might try selling these guys together. Try them for $20 or so. One of them's got a bowler hat. Is the other one? No. One dude's got a bowler hat. He's certainly proud of himself too. Look at him. Okay. So yeah, I might try selling that one by itself just to see. Maybe for $20, right? And that would be awesome because that would cover my whole lot. Oh, these have names. Let's find out what these guys' names are. Oh, they're brothers. Frisbee and something starts with an R. Maybe you guys can read it. FS Frisbee and then it turns. So we have to turn it this way, but it gets lighter, so I can't read it. Maybe y'all can read it. And something, maybe Frisbee's their last name. Something Frisbee. Yeah. FS Frisbee and his Johnny Frisbee, his brother. Okay, cool. So the Frisbee brother will possibly get listed together. Totally. Okay, let me see in the chat. Yeah, cool photo for cigar lounge. There's really like a whole culture of cigar smoking. That's what I was thinking too. Like, I bet somebody might like that in their cigar bar or something like that. The Frisbee brothers, right? What category are they listed in? That's a good question. The photographs, I'm not sure. I guess you could list them in multiple categories, maybe tobacco or photography. I'm not sure. Okay, and then the children's photographs. So the other ones I might list together in the tobacco guys by themselves. I'm not going to look at that right now. Okay, and then that was the mouse stuff. Okay, now we can take a look at some of the other jewelry if you'd like. I didn't look up any of the other stuff. I just kind of gravitated to a few pieces. But if you want to hang out, we can look at some of the other jewelry. I did have a bag of watches in here as well. But I actually took them because I was going to start researching just that particular bag, and I've been talking forever about learning more about watches. So I thought that I would start with that bag and just roll with it. So I did get this bracelet with some turquoisey beads that I liked. I think they're actually turquoise. So this was $3, just based on the clasp. And this has been, turquoise lately has been selling for me. Oh, thanks, Cindy. That's what I figured it might be. But yeah, I've been selling quite a bit of sterling and turquoise lately. So this will go up very soon. And I just love the clasp. So chances are highly likely that I'll list this probably around the $70 mark at least. I might do a little more research to find out. I want to make sure that these other beads are turquoise for sure. But I'm fairly certain they are just by looking at the way they're made and all that, and the way they're drilled through. My son has been wanting to sell watches. He's really into watches, but it's just time. We haven't had the time to like dive deeper into it. So yes and no. Okay, then there is this really nice brooch that was in the box. This was the $5 box. So that was in there. And let's see, I've got a little box full of stuff here. These are some little gingerbread earrings. I don't think they're sterling silver or anything, so they might just end up in a lot. Oh, there is a little cameo in here. So there's this. This is an earring, which I am pretty sure, yeah, the mate's in there. Like so. These are really cool. I love things with the coins, right? Yeah, I think so, Cindy. Yeah, there's no white on the drilled hole part. So yeah, I love these ones with the coins and those are pretty cool. Okay, then let me show you the little cameo. I do need to test this. I didn't see a mark on it, but it is it's not magnetic, and I'm just gonna drop it is what I'm gonna do. Gosh, this light, I need to get a cooler light because my face is just turning red. So there she is. Really nice little cameo. And I actually just won a lot of cameos from Shop Goodwill. So, coins are trending. Well, I need to pull out some coins. I have a ton of coin stuff. I think I like it too, so that's why I'm not listing it. This ring is magnetic, but it's got a really pretty piece of what looks like maybe blue topaz or something like that. However, it's probably not real because it is magnetic. That's my guess. Then there's this really nice piece. And let me see. There's a little crown, but I don't think it's a Trifari piece. I'm not sure exactly what that little crown is. I don't know that one. But it's got a hook closure, and it's got a little bracelet to match. And I don't think there's a maker on that one either. I kind of glanced over these just briefly. And then some little silver and onyx earrings. That was in that little box here. And yeah, I mean, just some of this stuff will probably go into a lot, but some of it's kind of cool. Like this will probably go into a lot. I mean, it's nice and everything. And it has matching earrings. Let me try to pull out the stuff that I'll sell by itself. These I'll probably sell by themselves. They're little 3 peas in a pod pendant and earrings. Fairy Vixen says tassels are trending well too. Oh boy. All right, look at tangles. Okay, so tangly stuff, these will probably just go into a lot. Even though that green's kind of cool, I can't handle all of that. But this bracelet's pretty cool, so I'll probably try to sell that. I don't have any prices for you, so I always guess around 15 and going up from there, depending on what I will see when I look. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's like really jumping out at me that I want to show you. Because some of it's just kind of like, I feel like there was something else. Oh, this is cool. So this little bracelet, I'm going to have to look up the maker's mark. It's a dog lover little bracelet. So it's got all these little bones, and then it's got these little amethysts. And then there's like 2 little dogs, and then more little bones. And then the maker's mark, let's see. Here's the maker's mark on the back. So I'm going to really have to look that maker's mark up because I don't know that one. Mesh. Is mesh selling really well too? Probably, Rags. The peas in the pod. And I don't know. I mean, what do you think? I'll have to look it up. I mean, because I don't know. This is sterling silver, white rhino. Depending on if the card makes them worth more, then yes. But if the card makes them worth less, then I will remove them from the card. All right. I mean, there's a couple of other little cute pieces that I can, like this little gingerbread brooch, you know, probably put at least $10 on. There's some abalone pieces here. This necklace with this abalone inset. So that's really cool. I feel bad because I'm not looking it up to share the rest of the prices with you, because that's what I wanted to stay on point, Margaret, and be productive. Right? Look at me trying to be productive. There were a couple of pieces of like glass in here that I'm going to send to my sister because she makes, you know, sun catchers. So I thought that was a cool piece that she could use in a sun catcher. And there are a few little bits of silver. There's little silver earrings in here like that. So I'm not going to dig out every little bit because some of it's just kind of like meh stuff. But yeah, hang on, let me see if that's got a mark on it. This one does. I'll have to look at the maker's mark, but I don't have my loop because I took it, y'all. We had a day. Since we're getting close to the end, I'll tell you. Don't let me stab my eye. I don't have a loop on. We took the kids to like this indoor play place, and I was gonna get some work done. I was gonna research these watches and get ready for a video for you guys. And we weren't there 10 minutes, and my kid gets a concussion. He was running and he hit his head and got like blacked out for a minute, and his back was hurting. So like we left immediately, went to the ER, got x-rayed and all that. And so minor, the doctor was like, it's probably a minor concussion. There's nothing major that we're seeing, so just treat it, you know, treat it like a minor concussion, headache medicine and things like that, and just kind of keep an eye on him. So it's having kids is no joke. These were some other pieces of jewelry I got at a different garage sale. I can't remember what I paid for this though, but I'll just show you real quick. So it's got some little cloisonne combs, which I love cloisonne. And then there is a Texas, it's a pendant, but it's like, yeah, I don't know about that. It might just go into a lot. It's kind of crazy. And then a really pretty hair clasp. I don't have enough hair to wear this right now, but maybe someday my hair will grow back and I can have it and wear it. This one, yeah, no, never mind. I'm going to say from a distance it looks like rutilated quartz, but no, it really doesn't. So never mind. Okay, so that was it for the most part. There were a few other things I got that we ended up, things that I'm keeping and things like sorting jewelry stuff and things like that. But I'm excited to show that to you, and I'm going to do a video on the watches. What else? I've got a lot of other things in the works, but I wanted to come on and share that with you guys and show you what I'm going to sell these things for on eBay and Etsy, so that you guys can get an idea of what kind of things you can go out and look for to flip on eBay. You can do it. Totally. Okay. I know, Rags. She says, Lordy Margaret, if you didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. I was just telling somebody that this year has been a son of a gun. I mean, it is, what are we in now? We're in May now, so we're almost halfway through. But good golly. Yeah, this year has been, there's more things that have happened that I can't even talk about. So you just use your imagination, and it's been crazy. So, but anyway. Oh, thanks, Cindy. She says those white rhino peas are more than likely pearls. He's pretty much an artisan designer who sells at festivals. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Thank you for that. And you guys, make sure you go down there. Leave me a comment, especially if you're watching this later. I want to know that you came, and, big hugs. And I will see you on the next video. And I'm glad that I got to come and talk to you guys this evening. Thanks for coming to hang out. And thank you for all the help that you guys gave me in looking up some of this stuff. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Bye. I'm